Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. The question is, tinnitus, how to sleep. How to sleep if you've got tinnitus. And the answer I have for that is, well, I have a few actually. Many people, and this is really what these techniques are all about, is long term you can do other things to reduce your aggravation from tinnitus. You see, some people need absolute quiet to go to sleep, but the truth is that they don't need absolute quiet. If they adjust and get used to going to sleep with noise going on in the room, then they can just go to sleep perfectly well like that. It's just that as they are now, they are, they're getting aggravated if they're hearing sounds and they can't get to sleep. So they're just letting themselves get aggravated. I experienced this when, I used to think that I needed perfect quiet to go to sleep. And then when I went to stay with my mother for a while, she had the TV on all night, which I thought was crazy. But you know what? I got used to it, and now I can sleep through anything. But that's long-term, okay? Adjustment, and that's part of accepting tinnitus. And accepting is not defeat, by the way. Accepting is learning how to live with tinnitus. And when you do that, it actually becomes so insignificant to you that you barely notice it. But that is a long-term thing, which you need to look into. In the short term, if you need to get to sleep like tonight, what can you do? Well, first of all, there are some pillow speakers that you can buy. And it's a pillow with a cavity inside it, and it has a speaker, and usually an AM radio or something like that, or an FM radio even. And this is just a small radio, and you can be lying next to your partner. She won't hear the radio, but you can hear the radio, and it's just enough to it's just enough sound to so that you won't to mask the tinnitus sound and help you go to sleep. Another one is to play some music in the background. Music is a bit easier than TV, although you can try the TV. There are many people with tinnitus who go to sleep with the TV on, and it does work for them. And another one is not music, but the sounds of water or rushing. I mean, if you think about when you're on a plane, planes are actually very, very loud on the inside, and you're going to sleep with a combination of the ventilation system, the pressurization ventilation system, and the sound of the engines going. So it's a combination of the two, which is quite loud, even though you probably don't, you maybe don't even realize that. But the thing is, it's actually quite easy to get to sleep on an airplane. Well, apart from the fact that you're in a chair and you're cramped, but in terms of the sound, that doesn't keep you awake. If anything, it helps you go to sleep. It's a kind of rushing, calming, almost like a white noise type sound. And you can actually buy CDs or MP3s, some even specifically for tinnitus, many of them for insomnia also, and these help people get to sleep. They are intended as a sleep aid, so you can look at these. I mean, for example, there are some also that I like the sound of a waterfall. So it just sounds like a waterfall's constantly going. And a waterfall is a strange sound because it's kind of constantly changing, and even though it's kind of roaring, it does provide a lot of comfort, funnily enough. Whether that has to do because it's a nature sound or not, I don't know. But anyway, it does. So those are three things that you can check out, and it will help you get to sleep. Listen, I was talking about long-term methods of getting relief from your tinnitus and learning how to live with it, etc. And what I want to show you is down below I'll put a link to a website, and if you click on that, it's primarily techniques that you can use to reduce the intensity of your tinnitus. So if you reduce it by even a few points, I'm sure you'll agree with me, that will in itself will make a radical difference to you and will improve the quality of your life significantly. There's also some techniques there about how to cope and how to live with tinnitus, and basically that's all about how to not let tinnitus affect you, because tinnitus really as a problem is only as big as you allow it to be. If you don't allow tinnitus to bug you, then it actually becomes insignificant. Whereas if you really get annoyed by it and stressed out by it, then it actually becomes far worse than it needs to be. And that is a big part of it. It may sound like defeat, but it's not defeat. It's a very, very important part of tinnitus, and something that you need to seriously look at. So anyway, those are the two sides, the two ways that it tackles that. So just have a look down below, click that link, and you can join those thousands of other people who've got relief from their tinnitus, and do it in a totally natural way too. So have a look, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.